Welcome back to our channel. You're Doing What? A channel dedicated to those of us in our later decades who want to live a life of freedom and adventure and travel in an RV throughout this beautiful country. We now have been on the road as full-time RVers since April 4th. 2021. So that is not that's not a whole long time, but it's enough to have it's enough that we have some observations that are kind of interesting about how this has gone. If you've watched some of our previous videos, you know that we have traveled a lot during our marriage and also have RV'd for about 25 years during our marriage. So we're no strangers to the RV experience. And over the summers, when we lived in Florida for about 12 years, we left almost every summer and RV'd throughout the country. Usually we would come out west and see friends and relatives, and then a couple times we went to Canada. We traveled a lot at any rate for 3 and 4 months at a time. So since we've been in the RV, there have been some adjustments and some editing to do in terms of things that we have that we realize we don't need really. They're just taking up space. I think I've taken 2 trips to the Goodwill or Salvation Army since we moved in. And before that I had taken a lot of stuff to Goodwill and Salvation Army and the St. Vincent de Paul Society. But I'm finding that if I'm not using it, if I haven't used it in the last 2.5 months, I'm probably not going to use it. And I just think that's a truism. And if there are things that I need that I don't have, I think I said earlier at one time, that's what Walmart's for. Because really, you can, for a fairly inexpensive price, go pick up any little item or tool that you need that you forgot. So in the kitchen, I edited a couple of dishes that we used, but they weren't easy to use in the motorhome. One of them was a salad bowl that had kind of a scalloped edge all around it, like 5 or 6 areas of scalloped edge, and it was plastic, so it was lightweight. But cleaning that thing in this motorhome and in the small sink in the RV was really a pain in the neck. So I went to the dollar store and got a small plastic dollar bowl and put the little dish that I had used before, put it in a bag, and off it went to Salvation Army. A couple of other things have been glasses. We have too many glasses, and I don't know what that is about or why, but we do have too many glasses. So we're gradually editing those out, and as they look like they're no longer in their good useful life, off they go. We each have 3 coffee cups. We like coffee, and I'm pretty sure we don't need 3 coffee cups, just like I don't need 3 water the big water bottle, not water bottles, but water glasses that you can have. Their vacuum packed and they keep a chill. I don't need 3 of those either, but I like to have them just in case. So we have edited, what else did we edit? With some clothing has been edited out. We're not using it, so off it goes. A couple of boxes of towels that I don't think we're going to use. We're doing great with what we have here in the RV, and I had stored some underneath in one of the storage bays underneath, and really we're just I don't see why we're going to need them. We have 6 or 7 towels in here now, and I think that's more than enough. One thing I'm a little unhappy with is our little tiny cute garbage can. It's stainless steel, and it's let me look at it. It's about 2 feet tall, I guess. Maybe, yeah, probably 2 feet tall. But I can't find bags that really fit in it well, so it's been annoying me, and I'm thinking of either getting a bigger one or a smaller one that will fit the bags that that you buy, the plastic bags. I don't like just to use grocery store bags. Sometimes they're not very strong, and I'd rather use other kinds of bags. So that's something that's probably going to go to a Salvation Army store here pretty quickly. We have also I've edited shoes as well, that I had a second look at them in the closet and thought, I'm not going to wear those. I don't even know what I was thinking when I packed them. I just don't see me wearing them. So that's been a little bit of an adjustment. Now, the living part of it, we're doing great so far, living in the RV full time. We're cooking. I think we're probably not cooking as much as I thought we would, but we're not eating out a lot either. We might just have sandwiches and something easy. The little kitchen in here, and I am going to do an interior video, maybe tomorrow, interior video. These kitchens are really not made for a big meal prep experience, because there is not a lot of counter space, and it's a 2-burner induction cooktop. We have a microwave convection oven. So I wouldn't say that it's chef friendly. It tries to be, and I can cook a good meal in here, but I have to plan, and I have to clean up right away, and then move the dishes that have just been used and cleaned up, get them out of the way. So it's a little bit of a process, and I got a little crabby a couple times about doing that. Plus, it got a little hot in here, so we're kind of rethinking what kind of meals that we're having in the coach, especially in the summertime. The other thing that has been a bit of an adjustment has surprised me, because we've RV'd so many years and for months at a time. I really am surprised that I keep thinking to myself, this is home. Wow. We don't have a home to go to. Like, there's not an end to this process that means, oh, we finished our trip and now we're gonna unpack the RV and put it in storage and go back out again next year. This is where we are. And I had no idea that I would find this an adjustment in thinking and in being, really, that this is it. And I have not been claustrophobic at all. I have not had trouble with the smallness of the space that we have, nor with the close quarters that my husband and I are in. Not at all. We've done really well. It's just the notion that I always thought I was a vagabond at heart and didn't need a home, but I keep thinking about it. So I don't know how long that's going to last, and if it means that maybe we're really not cut out for it. I think we are cut out for it, and we're enjoying it, but I'm surprised at my attitude sometimes about, oh, well, where's home? You know, it's different for me. So, and a surprise, because a lot of people say, oh, there's no way I could do that. I could not be mobile like that. And I never in 1,000 years thought I would be kind of thinking about it and wondering, is this a good idea? And I think it is a good idea, but it takes an adjustment in your thinking. The other situation that is kind of well, we have to make some modifications. Since we left Florida, we were going to leave in April, and we got out late because of my husband had some medical issues. So we didn't get out of Florida till the end of May, or the middle of May, toward the end, 23rd, I think, of May. And we are on a bit of a schedule because we have 2 or 3 events that we're supposed to attend in July, and we've had to kind of speed up our itinerary and not spend as much time in each place here in June. We kind of We've had one, I think 2 times when we just spent one night someplace, and then the rest of the time it's been 2 nights or 3 nights. One time it was 5 nights. So we have, our plan is to go and try to spend a week or 2 in each place that we stop, but that hasn't been the case yet. I think after July, after we're finished with these events in July, we will probably be able to stay longer in each place and appreciate and enjoy, and not be jackrabbit hopping all over the place, which is what it has kind of felt like. Because it is a struggle when you're just overnight to get everything out, to put the slides out, put the jacks down, get everything settled so you can have a meal or whatever you're going to do, go to bed, watch TV, get on the computer, take a shower. That all takes time. And then when you leave in the morning, when you're ready to leave, that everything has to be put back. So it reminds me a little bit of when we took several tours over our married life overseas, and those tours were that way. You get in the hotel, have dinner, go out the next day, come back, have dinner, and go the next day. It was like just constant moving. And so I'm seeing that we need to be still more and not have to move around so fast, because either if you're there a week or 2 weeks or one day, it's the same amount of work when you set the RV up. And it doesn't take a long time, but it is a process. And especially in the mornings that you're getting ready to leave, you can't be in a hurry. You have to go through your checklist and be sure everything has been done that needs to be done. Okay, so I'd appreciate it if you would please hit the subscribe button, which is below, and like if you like the video, and share if you like the video. If you think you have a friend that would like the video, I appreciate it, and I will look forward to seeing you at our next meeting electronically through YouTube. Have a wonderful day. Adios.